Relationships, emotional connections we have every minute of our lives. How do we make them more secure? How do we make them grow? And how do we keep connected? Welcome to Keeping Connected with Trevor Crow. Trevor is a licensed marital and family therapist, and she's here to help you take the first steps on keeping connected by helping you build stronger family relationships full of love and understanding. Trevor will help you find ways to heal and connect with yourself in a softer, more compassionate way, allowing for an expanded awareness of love for yourself and for those near you. It's time to revolutionize your relationships. Now, here's your host, Trevor Crow.
Hello and good morning. We have some interesting news coming out of Washington right now. The White House is reporting that the sequester spending cuts are going to affect a lot of people. Folks, this is serious. Government is not working, and we've got at least 100,000 people formerly homeless who will lose access to shelter. Almost 400,000 people diagnosed with mental health problems will lose services, and 4 million fewer meals on wheels will be served. So really, write to your congressman, make a lot of noise about this. We can't let this happen. And in fact, it will impact Connecticut quite a bit. We have quite a bit of defense spending here, and a lot of workers will lose jobs or get cut back. So make noise about that. It's important. So just a little news, more fun news, is what did everybody think about Oscar night on Sunday night? It was really fun to watch it. Personally, I vote for Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner as the hottest couple of the night. I felt really good for Ben because I think Argo was terrific, and he probably should have gotten the Best Director for that, but he did win for Best Picture, so congratulations to Ben Affleck. Now, our question of the day is referring to my second guest. It's, would you give up gluten for good? That means you wouldn't be eating any donuts, any bagels, any croissants. So actually, this is be really good for everybody. You got to listen and tune into a little bit later in the show because we're going to be talking to Dr. William Davis about how bad wheat is for your body. Now, my website of the day is the New England Journal of Medicine, nejm.org. Now, there's a really interesting article on there this week, and it's about the Mediterranean diet. Again, I'm all about taking care of yourself, your body, and when you do that, you can be there for the people around you and be healthy and happy. They're healthy as well. There's a ripple effect for all of us, and what we're learning is unequivocally eating fruits, vegetables, more oil, as in like olive oils, is so much better for your heart. In fact, they ended the study early ethically because it was so clear that this was so good for you. So that ties back into that gluten question. And it's important. Take care of yourself. Really think about what you're putting into your body. It matters. And whatever you're serving at your table, ladies, really think about it. Your kids need to eat healthy foods. You need to eat healthy foods. It's good for your heart. This is, again, Heart Month. It's February. We still have a couple more days left. And we know now that women are dying of heart disease at much greater rates. More heart disease death for women than all of the cancers combined. So food matters. So think about what you're eating. Now, I want to go to, actually, I'm very excited to tell you about who's in the studio sitting next to me today. I'm a huge fan. Next to me, I'm delighted to talk to Chris Frantz. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Trevor.
Welcome. Chris Frantz is a drummer, a father, an activist, and he has done some really important things. Formerly of the Talking Heads, actually the founding member,
Yes,
David Byrne, Tina Weymouth, right?
Yes, we started out as a trio. So,
A trio.
Yeah, back in 1975.
75.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, when I was in college, the Talking Heads were really, really big. And I think one of my favorites, I don't know, there's so many favorite songs that I have.
So many favorites to choose from.
We'll have to play a couple in a few minutes. But I want to give you just a little background on Chris. You grew up in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
And you went to the Rhode Island School of Design, right, where you met David Byrne and Tina Weymouth.
That's correct, yes.
And
I studied painting.
You studied painting?
Yeah, I have a degree in painting.
I didn't know that. Actually, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Now, you're multi-talented because I did read online that you're considered one of the top 50 drummers in class. In fact, number 12 in the world.
Well, those lists are kind of funny things, but I'm happy to be on that list, yes.
Well, Chris also has a show on WPKN here in Bridgeport on 89.5. What time is that show on?
It's the last Friday of every month from 1 till 4.
1 till 4.
In the afternoon.
And what do you do on your show?
I play songs that I like, and the good thing about WPKN is there's no playlist or anything. You can play whatever you want. So I have a European correspondent who calls in and tells us what's happening with rock and roll and popular music in Europe, and that's often sort of ahead of what we hear in
Interesting.
the USA. So that's cool. And I also talk with special guests, Debbie Harry, for example, or Cindy from the B-52s, or Richard Lloyd from television, people that I actually know usually, although not always.
Well, it is so exciting to have you here in the studio, and I certainly remember, really, Jim, loving your music, so it's really fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, I've also seen Chris and Tina play with the Tom Tom Club. I think I saw you play with Mystic Bowie a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Mystic was singing with us for a while. He's now got his own solo band thing, but we have a new record out, a new Tom Tom Club record called Downtown Rockers, and we're lining up some tour dates for the summer and the fall right now. We're going to be playing in the UK and Europe in June and July.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
I love to go there.
Now, one of the reasons why we have Chris in the studio today is he and Tina, his wife, produced a wonderful video called Over the Rainbow for the victims and families of Sandy Hook. So tell us how you got involved in that.
Well, we actually produced the music. The video was done by a guy who is a friend of ours and who we've worked with several times before, making videos, a guy named Jim Swafield, who happens to live in Fairfield, Connecticut. And Jim is an award-winning video director. And I called him up and I asked him would he care to, because everybody was working pro bono on this project with the children of Newtown, and he immediately agreed, and he came over and he just shot the whole recording session and then edited the video together. You can see it on YouTube. It's called Children of Newtown Over the Rainbow. And if you punch that into your YouTube connection, you can view it yourself.
We're going to go and we're going to listen to this music a little bit, but if anybody has a question for Chris Frantz, you can give us a call after the music, 203, what is it again? 367-4395. I did a little brain cramp there. Anyway, so we're going to take a listen to this beautiful song produced by Chris Frantz and Tina Weymouth.